We think we're safe at night. We lock the doors, we check the windows, we turn off the lights, and we go to sleep believing that if something was wrong, we would know. But on 7 different nights, in 7 different homes across America, something was very wrong, and the only ones who knew had 4 legs. From a silent gas leak that no detector had caught yet, to an intruder whose shadow barely registered on camera, to a fire that hadn't even started. These are real families, real homes, real dogs, and the moments that changed everything, caught on CCTV before anyone else had any idea. These are 7 dogs who sensed danger before it happened. Before we begin, these stories are cinematic recreations of documented events. Real families, real dogs, real outcomes. The footage you're seeing brings those moments to life. Number 7. It was 2:43 in the morning in a quiet suburb outside Columbus, Ohio. The Harris family had been asleep for hours. Both parents, 2 kids upstairs. The kind of house where nothing ever happens. Downstairs, their German Shepherd, Rex, wasn't moving. He was just standing in the kitchen, completely still, staring at the window above the sink. The curtain moved, not from wind. Rex's ears went flat, his posture dropped low, and then he started barking. Not the bark of a dog who heard a cat outside. The bark of a dog who understood exactly what he was looking at. Tom Harris came downstairs confused and half asleep, turned on the back porch light, saw nothing, but he called the police anyway. Officers arrived and found something that made them go quiet. 4 homes on that block had been visited that night. Windows tested, doors checked. 2 had already been entered. The Harris home was next on the route. The officer looked at Rex and said something Tom never forgot. If your dog hadn't barked when he did, they would have tried the door next. Number 6. Sarah Mendez hadn't slept a full night in 4 months. New mother, new house, brand new baby in the room at the end of the hall. Their golden retriever, Sunny, had appointed herself nursery guardian on day 1. She slept on the floor beside the crib every night without being asked. It was 3:14 a.m. when Sunny's head came up off the floor. No sound, no movement, nothing the camera could explain. She stood up slowly, walked across the room, stopped at the baby monitor on its stand, and knocked it off the table. The crash woke Sarah instantly. She came in expecting to find the dog had just bumped it in the dark. Instead, she found Sunny sitting in the center of the room, still alert, ears forward, watching the heating vent in the corner of the ceiling. Sarah didn't understand it, but something made her pick up the baby. She called 911 from the front porch, baby in her arms. Carbon monoxide leaking from the furnace. Levels inside were rising fast, already past the threshold the detector was set to catch. The firefighter who cleared the house asked Sarah how she knew to get out. She pointed at Sunny, sitting on the front lawn. 5 more minutes, he said quietly. He didn't finish the sentence. Number 5. Mike Dolan had ignored his dog for 11 minutes. He knew it had been 11 minutes because the game was in overtime, and he had checked the clock when the scratching started. Duke, his 3-year-old Labrador, was at the back door, scratching, whining, looking back at Mike, scratching again. Mike thought he needed to go out. He was wrong. When Mike finally got up and slid the door open, Duke didn't go outside. He pressed his body backward into Mike's legs, head low, eyes on the far corner of the yard. Mike squinted into the dark. The fence along the back property line, the one he'd been meaning to fix for 2 months, had a section that had come completely away from the post. And just beyond it, near the tree line, something large was moving. A coyote, full grown, standing completely still, watching the yard, watching them.